Henry is a 2015 360 animation written and directed by Ramiro Lopez Dau. It was produced by Oculus Story Studios and features the voice talent of Jen Tullock as Henry and Elijah Wood, who narrates the piece. The first time I ever saw Henry was a bit over a year ago when I saw it on the Oculus Rift. But I've just watched the recent re-release on the Oculus Go, which uses a new playback technology produced by the CTO of Oculus, John Carmack. Now, this new playback technology is 5K by 5K 360 video, and the result is this buttery smooth, gorgeous looking animation. In 2016, Henry won the Emmy for the Best Outstanding Original Interactive Program, and even though it's a few years old now, it still remains this high watermark in terms of what a 360 animation can do. And it really is a go-to for anybody who wants to tell their own story with VR. We could start with the set. Unlike a lot of VR movies, Henry actually places the viewer just in the one position for the entire length of the film. But because of the way that the rooms are laid out around you, there's a lot of interesting sort of locations to explore and rooms to discover and doorways to peer into, pockets of clutter. The main story really all happens in the front 180 degrees, but there's still a lot of interesting things around the back, which really lets the viewer strike this balance between allowing their attention to be directed in a comfortable way, but then also giving them the agency to really look around and explore that full space. Speaking of that guided attention, VR content creators should really take a note of how Henry uses characters to move around the space and guide that viewer's focus. Even though it's all contained within 180 degrees, and actually the vertical space that's used is pretty minimal. There's no looking directly up or down. The Z-axis is where Henry really shines, with different characters ducking behind furniture and around tables and disappearing from view in that sort of front to back plane. Of course, we have to talk about the dramatic elements and the storytelling, because Henry is just this beautifully emotional piece that definitely tugs at the heartstrings. There's this great twist at the end, which I should have seen coming, but I totally didn't, and it really surprised me. And there's this moment at what I would put as the emotional climax of the film, where Henry looks directly at you, and it just has this amazing impact. It's hard to forget. On the technical aspects of this film, the animation, voiceover work, the sound design, well, there's not too much to say. It's Hollywood quality. It rivals anything that you would see on a 2D cinema screen. I would make a note on the lighting, though. Typically, you use lighting to sort of set a mood and create a bit of atmosphere, and of course Henry does that, but it goes a step further, really, where Henry uses the lighting almost as a character in itself, again using the lighting to draw the user's attention around the room. And that's something that works particularly effectively in VR. Besides being a wonderful 360 animation, Henry is a great jumping in experience for anyone new to VR or as a demo to friends and family, especially on a 3DOF headset like the Oculus Go. Of course, for content creators, for people looking to learn more and who are interested in creating their own VR film, Henry is a must-see, and it's available for free on the Oculus Store. I created this channel, VR Movie Reviews, to help VR content creators learn more about what works and what doesn't in this new medium of 360 and immersive experiences. So if you'd like to see more, please subscribe. See you next time.